Welcome to the shop. Today I want to talk about basic aerobatics. And again, the very basic. And just how can you take your trainer that now you have some skill on. You're comfortable flying circuits. You can do that easily. You can land pretty well. You got good approach. They're not always perfect, but they're never going to be. But now you want to do something more than just flying circuits or figure eights up there. You want to do some aerobatics. And when I say aerobatics, this is just basic aerobatics of loops and rolls. And by understanding how to do that at altitude, be safe, don't kill your plane, you can then do a couple of other maneuvers, which are a lot of fun. I do them a lot. People actually, I think, make fun of me a little bit because I fly a lot of Cuban 8s and reverse Cuban 8s. But I'm going to go into those details on just how do you do a nice smooth loop, how can you do your roll, how can you fly inverted, things like that. Just go into a few details. 5 minutes of flying, you're going to learn something. If you don't, sorry. Leave a comment if you have a question. If you like this stuff, hey, hit that like button. I appreciate it. And if you're not familiar with the channel, subscribe and you'll get more of these educational type videos once a week. Thanks a lot. Stick around. All right. This FMS Ranger, the 1800 millimeter size, is by far my favorite, just all around trainer type of plane. It's big, flies exceptional. Check it out. Basic aerobatics. Basic aerobatics with the big Ranger. This is the larger Ranger, but all planes are pretty much the same. I'm going to give it some speed to do a loop, pull back on the stick, and that's it. And back off the throttle, up. If your wings are not level, it will corkscrew a little bit. So if you're having trouble with that, it could be your wings aren't level. I guess we both talked at the same time. I didn't say anything. That's simple.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
Can I go? Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, you're good. So now what I want to do is introduce, after we've figured out how easy it is to do a nice gentle loop, and notice I'm not going all the way back. All planes are a little different on the controls, but to do a nice big loop like that, I wasn't jamming the stick all the way back. That gives you kind of an abrupt, ugly loop. So let's talk about doing a roll. So rolls, full throttle, and jam that stick. All right, so here at full throttle, notice how on that bottom end of it, on that last half, it was losing some altitude. So you can add just a little bit. You can add just a little bit of elevator to adjust. So we're going to rotate over a little bit, and there you go. Okay? So the rolls, a lot of time when you're going to do a roll, you're going to do the whole pitch up and then yank on the sticks, and that's fine. Also, you're going to want higher rates on roll. All right. Now what we're going to do is what's called a split S, and the combination, we're going to use combinations. So I'm going to watch this. I'm going to go up, going to rotate over, and I'm going to pull back, like that's back half of a loop. Let's do that again. There's a split S, pull them back. And now if we do a combination of those, we have what's called a reverse Cuban 8. I'm going to show off a Immelman. You combine some Immelmans and you have a Cuban 8. That's an implement over the top right there. But when you do it from an aerobatic perspective, like I'm doing to try to get it to do a Cuban 8, going into your loop, back off, rotate over, do the same thing there. Now, this isn't professional aerobatics. This is just you having fun, flying your plane around, and just enjoying doing some things a little differently. And we got inverted flight. I will tell you, inverted flight requires a little bit more nerves. I would recommend you just go straight at first, rotate over, and rotate back. Continue those straight inverted passes and go lower and lower, because a cool low inverted pass, that's a crowd pleaser. The whole point here is take your trainer and do more with it. Don't buy a 3D or an aerobatic plane. You can do all of this with your trainer. But also continue to focus on landings. Watch this landing coming up. It's something I strive for, is to have that perfect landing. And the FMS Ranger, the 1800, is by far my favorite. There's a link in the description below along with a discount code. So if you're inclined to buy one, this is a great plane to get. Have a great day. Appreciate you watching. Take care.